What's up, my shovels and shovelets? This is Spade here bringing you guys a black and white Wi-Fi battle, as in Black and White 1. Yes, I'm still on my old computer and I was looking through some old battles, and also I noticed that I have posted like 194 Black and White 1 Wi-Fi battles, so it would definitely be a shame to just leave it there and not go up to 200. So I think I'm gonna do that and post some BW2 battles alongside the way, but we'll be definitely going up to 200. And I think this was also like some tournament match where I was using this one Sun team. But anyways, opponent, cool people, some random numbers at the end. That's what the save file said from over a year ago. But anyways, I stealth rocked with my Don fan. He led with the Heatran. I just want to set up rocks as he goes into Rotom, and then he's gonna go for the freaking Hydro Pump, and I decided to go into Ninetales, which kind of seemed to be a bad idea. But I just wanted to get my Sun up, and I also noticed that he doesn't have any weather of his own, so Sun would be here to stay, and Ninetales, other than setting up the Sun, usually isn't that useful. So gonna do a bit of speeding up here as I'm facing this Heatran. Heatran is always trouble, and I decided to set up my light screen, and then I wanted to see how much a Psychic would do to it and see kind of what kind of set he's not running. But definitely already judging by the Lava Plume, he's running a defensive, and most likely that specially defensive Heatran. And to be honest, I don't really want to switch into anything, and he keeps predicting me to go into something as he goes for the Toxic, so I'm just basically staying in here and just stalling out a bit, and then I'm gonna go for the Morning Sun as I'm running low on health, and in the Sun, Morning Sun will recover like 75% of my health. Somewhere along those lines. But anyways, he's gonna go into his Ferrothorn, and my Espeon really cannot touch it, so I'm just gonna switch out. And since he already knows my entire set, he knows that there's really no point for me to stay in, so he is gonna predict the switch nicely and go for the lead seed as I go into my Scrafty. I was really hoping to set up a sub on it while the Reflect is still up, but now that I'm lead seated, I don't really feel like doing that, because lead seed is going to be zapping my health every turn. So I'm gonna go back into my Espeon, but he's gonna go into his Gliscor, and I'm gonna go straight back into my Scrafty because I do have the Ice Punch on it, and the Reflect is still up, so he really can't do that much to me. Or so I thought, because he's gonna set up a Sword Stance, which does put me into a bit of a pickle. I do set up a sub here, so I'm safely behind a sub. But I do believe on this very same turn, yes, the Reflect is going to wear out. So now I'm indeed in that pickle, because he has +2 on his Gliscor. And this Ice Punch only does like about half, and then he could, protect possibly if he wants to, and then just it would all around be bad times, and I'm not really sure if I can live +2 EQ, especially since the Reflect is out. So what I'm going to do is go into my Cresselia, the Cunt, and then I think I just go for the Psychic, because that's kind of my safest move. I probably should have just gone for the HP Fire, because it is boosted by the Sun, and the switch into Ferrothorn was, again, kind of obvious, but I didn't, and now I kind of have to pay for it. I do run a Modest Nature Cresselia. I do believe this was the one, because I was using it a lot at the time. But still, Modest Nature, HP Fire, super effective, 4 times super effective in the Sun, does not KO the freaking Ferrothorn, because it's a Ferrothorn. So what I decided to do here is go into my Ninetales. I'm, to be honest, not really sure why, but because he does go into his Heatran, so yeah, well, he was predicting the HP Fire, obviously, and I was just doing weird stuff, I guess. I guess I was thinking he might just want to go for more hazards. I might be able to set up a sub and then kill him and then be in a nice position, but he's gonna go into his Heatran. I was kind of expecting him to go for a Toxic again, so I decided to go for the sub right here against the Heatran. But he's gonna go for the Lava Plume, and then he reveals he does have the Earth Power, so that kind of blows. And also my Hidden Power Fighting doesn't really do anything, even though it's super effective, but it's especially a defensive Heatran, so what did you really expect? Damn, that thing is just so bulky. And it also has Stealth Rock, so that just kind of ruins my plans. Now he has the Rocks up, but I'll have to see if I can find an opportunity to go into my Donphan and then spin them away. But basically at this point I'm just leaving in Ninetales as a death fodder, so I can go into something else safely and then just go from there. And finally he's gonna be able to take me out with the Earth Power, and I do go into my Espeon because I do want to set up some screens, and I do believe I go for the Morning Sun first. I probably should have sped this part up. In fact, I'm just gonna speed this up right now because there's another pointless stall war going on between my Espeon and his Heatran, but basically I'm trying to get some momentum going on here by setting up my screens, but since he already burned me on the first turn, it's not really going that well, but because I need to like Morning Sun and you know, then set up some screens and then kind of try to hit him with some Psychics and get some damage on it, because I don't really want to switch into anything and potentially get burned, and that would be annoying and stuff. But anyways, he does switch out as I go for the Psychic. He goes into his Ferrothorn, and the Psychic, luckily enough, does look like 2-hit KO from this range, which is great. But now in comes the Terrakion, and I did not have enough time to set up a Reflect, so I'm gonna have to switch out, and I decided to go into my Cresselia. I have two options, Cresselia and Donphan, to take hits from him, and he does go for the close combat, I guess, half predicting my Donphan, because it would still do a lot of damage to it. And at this point I wasn't really even sure what kind of set he was running, but yeah, anyways, gonna go for the Psychic with the Cresselia, and that was actually a crit, but it still didn't really do much. And now there's another kind of a stall war between another Psychic type and a Heatran. And basically at this point I'm just kind of leaving in Cresselia as a death fodder and just get momentum going on from there, because my Espeon is so low on health, so that I cannot switch into it, otherwise I'm just going to die into burn. So I do want to set up one screen against this thing and then just basically go from there. But I'm just trying my best to whittle this Heatran down with the Psychics, but it's not really paying off, and he just barely lives. And I guess I could have moonlighted more, but I kind of saw that there was no point. So what I'm going to do now is go into my Espeon, and I guess I could have stalled more and just gone for the Morning Sun again and again, and then set up a light screen and then just go from there. And then, but I just didn't want to go through with the stall war again, and then just he would have recovered so much health with the lefties by the time I would have been at reasonable amount of health. So I guess at the time I felt like, let's not do that. But I do have the light screen up now, so what I'm going to do is go into my Victini and set up the Trick Room. This is the good old Trick Room Victini that I love so much, and I still do. And now I'm just going to go for the Brick Break, because I do have it on this one, and that's the best move that I have to take out the Heatran. So here he makes a good play, goes into his Gliscor, and then he's going to be able to protect and do the Gliscor shenanigans. And now I really don't want to over predict here, because if I do, then I could lose my Victini, and I really don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to be playing safe here, and he does predict my recreate nicely, and he goes back into his Heatran. But now he doesn't feel like playing the prediction game anymore, so he leaves his Heatran in. And I guess he could have still gone potentially back into his Gliscor, but there was definitely a high chance that I could have gone. And I was really thinking going for the recreate, but luckily enough, I didn't. But Trick Room does wear out against this Rotom here, but I still barely lived the freaking T-Bolt from the Rotom, because it seems to be more of a defensive one. So now he has to decide what he's going to sack, because this Recreate is going to destroy something, and it's definitely going to be this Terrakion. And even though it does resist it and it was almost at full health, I am still able to take it out. It was like high green health, like it has only like a couple of Stealth Rock switch and damage on it. So yeah, I do manage to take it out, but now he still has that bulky Rotom, and I do have, I think Scrafty is my Oh wait, do I have Don Fan still here? Well, anyways, I'm gonna set up a sub here as he does go for the Will-O-Wisp. So I do have a free sub here, which is perfect. And had he got connected that Will-O-Wisp, had I just straight attacked him, that would have definitely been game over. And then I get a nasty, nasty critical hit on the Rotom, which, to be honest, now that I look back into this year-old match, was definitely needed. And came in the perfect time, but I do hit him down really low, and then I'm just gonna finish him off with the crunch, just in case he feels like going into his Gengar. But to be honest, he really had no reason to make any sort of prediction, because now he can just bring out his Gengar safely as the Trick Room does wear out, and he can just go for the Focus Blast, except he's going to miss. And oh man, I definitely feel the pain, but oh, that definitely saved me right there. But that was kind of horrible. First the crits and then the Focus Blast missed. And now my Scrafty with the Moxie has +2, so this Gliscor has absolutely no chance to live this Ice Punch, which I am just going to go for, and that is going to be the game. So that was a bit of a weird blast from the past. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna look into more Black and White 1 battles that I still have backed up. I should still have like at least like 6 or 5 more battles of those Black and White ones, so that I can go up to 200, because I want to. And yeah, I'll be also posting those Black and White 2 battles, but we'll see what's going to happen. But alongside with Black and White 1, there's going to be Black and White 2, and I'm just rambling and talking out of my R's like I usually do. But yeah, I'm still hoping to get my main computer back, but it still hasn't gotten repaired. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully I get it back this weekend, but we'll see, and I will keep you guys posted and all this stuff. And I'm rambling again, so thank you for watching, and until next time, this is TheFlamingSpade signing out. Peace.